Hi, bankruptcy attorney Brian Barboza, and today I'm going to discuss, can creditors object to your bankruptcy case? Before we get started, if bankruptcy is something you want to talk more about or you want to explore your options, please feel free to go to my website, barbozalaw.com. You can book an appointment to speak with me for free directly through the website. Okay, so will or can a creditor object to your bankruptcy case or to your discharge in a bankruptcy case? The answer is yes. Generally speaking, when you file a bankruptcy case, you're asking a bankruptcy judge, a federal judge, to issue an order to declare that you are discharged of your debts, at least the debts you can legally discharge in a bankruptcy case. And in regards to certain actions, creditors will have a limited time, there'll be a deadline for them to file one of two different kinds of objections. Number one, they can either object to the dischargeability of the specific debt that you owe to them. Or two, they can object to you getting an overall discharge of any of your debts. And so in the first scenario, where you file the bankruptcy case and then a specific creditor objects to the dischargeability of the debt you owe them specifically, or like a common example would be based on fraud. Maybe you told the lender you made $300,000 a year, but your income was only $50,000 or $60,000 a year. And because of that fraudulent misrepresentation, that lender would never have lent you the money. And because of that, they can come into bankruptcy court and they can say that the debt you owe them should not be discharged because it was incurred through fraud. So that's like a common example. There's a whole bunch of enumerated examples or basis for creditors to object to the dischargeability of their debt in your bankruptcy case. Another one would be, let's say, within the 90 days leading up to your bankruptcy case, so the 90-day period before your bankruptcy case was filed, you went out and you used a credit card for luxury goods, luxury services, or significant cash advances. That creditor could file an action in bankruptcy court and get an order that you cannot discharge those charges that were incurred within that 90-day period for luxury goods, luxury services, or cash advances, and plus their attorney's fees. So yes, your creditors will have the ability to object to the dischargeability of their specific debt, so long as it's under one of the enumerated or codified basis to object to that debt. There are numerous reasons a creditor could object. In addition, a creditor or another interested party could actually object to you getting a discharge of any of your debts. And usually that's because you've committed some sort of intentional misrepresentation in the bankruptcy forms. You've intentionally concealed assets. You've intentionally lied on the forms, answered the questions wrong intentionally, or maybe you transferred assets within the 1 year leading up to the bankruptcy case with the intent to hinder, defraud, or delay your creditors from collecting against you. Or maybe after you file the bankruptcy case, you allow some of your assets to disappear, or you transfer them. Those all could be reasons for you not to get a discharge of any of your debts. There's also other enumerated reasons in the bankruptcy code. So really, at the end of the day, bankruptcy is complicated. You're really going to want to have a professional like an attorney help guide you through the process, and before you even file, kind of determine if there's any red flags as to whether or not a creditor would object to the discharge of the bankruptcy case in whole, or discharge to the specific debt being discharged in your bankruptcy case. So that's it. The answer is yes, creditors can come into bankruptcy court and can file an action against you to get a judge to declare that either the debt owed to them is not dischargeable, or you should not be entitled to a discharge of any of your debts. That's it. Hopefully this video was helpful. If bankruptcy is something you want to talk more about, or you want to explore your options, feel free to give me a call or go to my website, barbozalaw.com. Book an appointment, speak with me for free directly through the website. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys have been out of it. Have a good rest of your day.